We're back.
Welcome back.
So I didn't.
We talked last week.
No, we didn't. Oh, hold on a second. Lean to your right a little bit.
That was last week.
Fighters, Earthbound. That was last week.
That was last
But man,
week.
do they look good there or what?
They do look pretty
Man,
sweet.
Aero Fighters looks good on my shelf. That was last week.
We did not top last week.
No, we
Spoiler alert. I had an okay day. Not bad.
I had
not
below
great.
average. I have some footage. We're going to start with my day. Let's roll tape.
You folks wouldn't have any video games that you'd be selling, would you?
Nope, we don't.
Nothing older at all?
No.
I've asked everybody. So.
We're the last one.
Yeah, I literally start at the very end and I've come this way.
Sorry.
So,
Yeah, no, we don't actually. I was thinking about it, but...
Would you choose like $5 for the three of them?
Sure.
No, I don't think so. You guys have any Wii games? I only see a guitar. You don't have any games for the Wii at all anywhere?
I have like many, but I didn't bring them.
You guys have any like DS games or anything like that inside, or?
I said one of my DS games.
Do you live around here?
No.
You don't have any GameCube or 64 or anything like that at all?
Oh, they're at my house.
You have those too?
Yeah.
Where do you live? You're not a neighbor?
No.
I like your shirt.
Oh, thanks.
Do you collect or just play or?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Right in between.
Yeah, I'm out looking for games, but
Anything in particular?
I mean, to be honest, I'm looking for big bundles of Super Nintendo games that people don't know what they're worth. But
Yeah, that's what I look for.
you look like the kind of guy that knows better. Son doesn't want to give them up. Can't blame him.
Yeah, what kind you looking for?
I'm looking for old Nintendo and Sega, you know, PlayStation.
Different games?
Not really.
I have a million, games.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find something that maybe it's not.
That does say Mario Baseball inside, because I can't see it on the phone.
Do you need more GameCube games?
I do, but I got them behind a chair, so I just have to dig for it.
Oh, okay, no problem. What game is
I don't
that?
think my son's going to figure out that.
Sonic DX Adventure.
I'm going to find something. Donkey Kong 2. I had the drums, and I think maybe that's my old house.
Well, I just noticed there's also a game there, Mario Party, N64.
Oh, that's my son.
Oh, he doesn't want to get rid of that one.
He still plays that in 64.
What about that particular game, though? He plays that one?
Yeah, that's what he's going to show you.
Oh,
I don't think he plays Mario Party.
okay. What could you do if I bought all these?
Maybe.
And what would you be comfortable with?
I'll take 25.
The few DS titles I got, CSI, Madagascar, I don't know, these are complete garbage. Pokemon Pearl came in that lot. I've already sold it. I don't even have it anymore. So then, as you can see, there was a lady who was very high-strung, but I got her to bring out some GameCube games. They're not all winners, but there's some decent titles in there.
F-Zero GX for the GameCube is literally one of the hardest games of all time for any system ever.
I was pretty happy to find this game. During the off-season, I was actually looking for it, and I was going to buy it on eBay.
Where is it?
It's in my GameCube right now. I've been playing it. It's hard. You're right.
So hard, dude.
Yeah.
You have to be precise. Every turn has to be freaking
bought this
Mario
on eBay.
Andretti perfect.
And I thought, you know what? I said, don't do it, Phil. You're going to find it this year at a garage sale. And I did. And it's probably about a $30 game.
Is it?
It's a pretty pricey game.
It's so hard.
This is probably a $25 game. I don't really have an interest in it, but I don't know. It's a first party.
It's a sports game, but it has Mario in it, so there
Sonic
you go.
DX, I don't know. That's probably worth $12 or so. Both Donkey Kong Gonga games.
Did they have the drums to those?
She said she had the drums inside. She wouldn't bring them out. I don't know if I really wanted them that badly. In hindsight, I'm like, yeah, I should have stayed there and got her to bring those drums out. What's she going to do with them now? She doesn't have the games.
Yeah.
Cars and Spider-Man. Garbage.
Swing and a miss. All right.
But as you could see in that footage, while she's in the house, I'm standing there waiting for her, and my eyes are kind of focusing. I'm like, holy crap, that's a Jungle Green N64 with Mario Party 2 sitting in it. And I'm just staring at it like, that's all I really care about. So she comes back out, and as you can see, she says, well, it's my son's. He doesn't want to get rid of it. And that's when I said, all right, well, what about the game? I just want the game. Looked at it, she goes, oh, Mario Party? No, he doesn't play that. So she grabbed Mario Party. So I got the whole lot for $25. I'm pretty happy about it. I'll make my money back, and then on top of that, I'll be able to keep F-Zero for my collection.
I just found this last week.
I remember that. Yeah, we just talked about it last week.
Next week we have to find another Mario Party 2.
Let's find Mario Party 3 next week.
We need the same one 3 times in a row.
Okay,
we gotta get the hat trick.
Let's do it.
That's what a hat trick is, right?
Let's roll tape on your day.
There you go, guys. Wait a minute. Jason, I bet
Hi.
this guy wants to talk to you.
You don't have any other games, do you? Besides what's sitting out there? You don't got any other Wii games or DS or Nintendo
We have
stuff?
Wii games and Xbox games inside.
Wii games?
We don't play some Wii games anymore. Our Mario died.
I found some other stuff, but this was the only thing that I got video of. This was all sitting out. I walk up. There's a bunch of DS games. Most of them were shovelware. Picked out a few good ones. Mario's and Zelda, that kind of thing. And this whole bin of Game Boy games. And there was even more games in there than it at first looked. There was literally like 30 some odd Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games with almost all the instruction manuals. I mean, there's a ton of instruction manuals. So games almost all have the plastic case.
You hardly ever see that.
Yeah. There's literally 3 copies of Tetris. There's 2 copies of Tetris 2, 2 Super Mario Land 2s, and Super Mario Land 1. There's a lot of duplicates. Link's Awakening with the instruction manual is probably the best title of the lot. It's nothing to write home about.
What about Daedalian Opus?
I mean, really, stuff I've never heard of.
Voxel?
I know. Like, weird puzzle games and
garbage. Marble Madness? Those Marble Madness games are so hard.
Yoshi's Cookie.
Tetris 2. I mean, I'll try it. So Mario Land 2.
Yeah, there was 2 of those in there.
Yeah.
Tetris
2. What else we got? Wordtris. I never played Wordtris. I remember playing Hatris. I don't think I ever played Wordtris.
Revenge of the Gator.
More Tetris games. I don't know. Shanghai. I don't know.
There was 2 Shanghais.
They must have had 2 Game Boys or something.
Yeah.
I mean, more Mario Land games. Yeah. So many duplicates in here.
And so this was sitting in there too, and it is the backlit version. And it came with the power charger and everything. It's in pretty nice shape, pretty good screen. I was so stoked to find this. I had one of these a few years ago. I got rid of it. I've regretted it ever since. Can't stare at a non-backlit screen anymore. No. When I was 12, that was the only thing I had fine.
I'm with you. I can't do it anymore.
As an adult,
Yeah.
and I have pretty good eyesight. It's not that I can't see. I can't do it. I don't know. I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I can't
either.
do it.
No.
Gotta have a backlit.
But, you know, thankfully, there's a bunch of other ways to play Game Boy games. You can play it on the Super Game Boy. You can play it on the 101.
But I want one system that'll play Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance.
Then this is the only way
This
to do
is
it.
the only way to go and get backlit.
Yeah.
DS's will play Game Boy Advance.
But
They're backwards
not
compatible to
Game
Game Boy
Boy.
Advance, but not Game Boy.
Yeah.
So really happy to find this.
That's
This
a
was
great
also
story.
sitting there. This was not part of the lot. It had a $5 price sticker on it, but that's kind of a no-brainer. It's in really good shape. Great screen. It's the Crimson Red DS Lite.
Take a look
So
at it here.
the DS games were $1 a piece. I think everything all together was like $18.
Wow. All of this?
For all of this.
Jeez. So Tony Hawk, Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire. I've never played F-Zero on GBA. GP Legend. I never played this one. You ever played
Are
that?
there 2 F-Zero games on the GBA? Yeah, so I have an F-Zero game on the GBA, and it's Maximum Velocity. It's
Okay,
different
so
than
they did
yours.
make a couple.
Okay.
So I've never played either of them.
I
But
haven't either.
I'm going to try this out. I've always loved F-Zero games, so happy to have that.
Well, you and I both found F-Zero this week. That's kind of fun.
So this is all one lot. All these instruction
They spent
manuals.
$18 on all of this.
Really happy for
Man.
Link's Awakening with a manual. I don't know if I mentioned that, but that's a pretty cool find.
That
right
is a
there.
good find right there.
That's all I got video of, but I did get some other stuff, so let's put this away and I'll bring some other stuff out. I walk up, and there was a guy that looked kind of young, and I figured maybe he's a gamer. And he was like, wait, I think I have some Sega. And I'm like, great, yeah, Sega, bring it up. And in my mind, I'm just thinking, I don't know, Genesis,
Yeah,
you know,
hopefully, yeah.
maybe Dreamcast.
Just hopefully not Game
I don't
Gear.
know.
Not working.
Yeah, hopefully not Game Gear. So he brings out this, and I see Saturn.
Oh, man.
And I had a heart attack. My mind immediately goes to Panzer Dragoon and all these games.
Oh, man.
Anyway, he brings out these 2 games. We got a Sonic 3D Blast and Lost Gladiators Digital Pinball.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Nothing super exciting, but it is a thrill to find Saturn games. I've been doing this every year for the last 6 years. This is the first time I've ever seen a Sega Saturn game. I think I've found one Sega CD game in my entire life, one TurboGrafx game. I mean, these obscure 90s systems are really hard to come by, so I was thrilled
This
to find
looks
these 2.
brand new.
Both of these are in really good shape. These jewel cases, which are very fragile and oftentimes get all cracked in the cover and whatnot.
yeah.
These are both really good. The discs are both really good. I was super stoked to find that. I said, how much you want for both of them? And he said, how about $1 for both of them? So I was like, all right, that
Cool.
sounds good to me. This was
That's awesome.
it was just a thrill to find this.
That's
I don't
awesome.
really collect Saturn. I don't even own a Saturn, but how could I pass that up? That is really cool. A bunch of
What?
There was a bunch of gaming stuff. I showed up early at the sale. A bunch of DS games. And I could see Pokemon. I could see good titles, you know. And I start opening up all these cases, and they're all empty. Yeah.
That's so awesome.
It was an
What do you
impulse
want for it?
buy. I couldn't turn it down. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It was a total impulse buy.
Cold liquids only?
Yeah.
You
I
can't even use it for coffee.
I don't know.
It's useless to me, except for it's so dope.
I'll finish telling the story.
Sorry.
So at this sale, they got all these DS games, and all the cases are empty. There was some bins with some controllers in them, and I see a Dreamcast controller with the cord cut off.
Circumcised their Dreamcast controller.
A Super Nintendo controller in a bag, and it says does not work. A Nintendo 64 controller with a sticker on it that says the left button doesn't work.
Are you serious?
Why are you selling all these broken controllers? I should have got this on video. To throw these things away, they don't have any value. But I thought, great, if they got Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64,
They have some broken
I'm like,
games,
where
right?
are your games at? No game. I tried, I said everything. She was just like, we don't even have any of those
She probably. I
games
mean, if
anymore.
they would have had games, she would have come out with like a piece of a cartridge or something.
Yeah,
That had
right.
been broken off.
Yeah. Half of Super Metroid.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
where's the other half?
Yeah.
There's a copy of Wii Sports. I don't know. Mario Kart. was like,
Holy crap! You find that
I
every
find
single
this like
week.
every week. I find
Yeah.
another Super Mario Kart. I can't even. I don't know. I got a big pile of these at home. Like, anybody want to buy 5 Super
Who
Mario?
wants to buy Mario Kart?
Mario
Leave
Kart
something in
Wii?
the comment. Maybe we should give one away.
Yeah,
Okay, well, to our 100th subscriber, we're gonna give away Mario
100th
Kart.
subscriber?
Yep.
it's happening right now.
We just called it.
100th subscriber gets free copy of Mario Kart Wii. Full disclosure, I love video games, but at heart, I am probably an even bigger Star Wars nerd, and nothing warms my heart more than seeing vintage Star Wars.
Kenner vintage.
Kenner
We're not talking
vintage.
about 90s.
That's
Hasbro
not
crap.
vintage.
No, that's not vintage.
Kenner vintage at a yard sale.
Oh, man.
I could count on 2 fingers the amount of times in my entire life that I have found anything remotely vintage at a yard sale. And granted, this isn't the most exciting find of all time. It was still really fun.
Get
to
your
find.
blood boiling.
It gets your blood boiling.
Oh man.
These little booklets. They came with everything. Every like vehicle and
see.
playset came with these booklets. And they have pictures of all the figures inside of them, and they're in really good condition.
Oh,
and
that's fantastic.
I love these. Look at the Jabba the Hutt on the front of this. They're not really rare or anything, but it's just a thrill to find these. I love.
That's so cool.
I love these things. I love.
Somebody wrote on this. I hope you can see this. Somebody wrote have. They were doing their notes on this. That's so funny. Remember when we were kids?
We would circle them.
Yeah, we had the card back with all the
Yeah,
figures,
yeah.
and like the 92 back is what it ultimately landed on. That was the entire collection was 92, and so like for a Christmas list or birthday, we would just take a card back of like Luke Poncho or something.
Yeah.
Circle every figure. In fact, I still have mine. I should bring it out and show a picture of it.
So this was $3, and I mean, I don't know. Anything vintage in
That's
the year
awesome.
2018,
That's
if you can
Yeah.
find anything that says Star Wars Kenner on it, that's from the 1970s or 80s, call that a win.
Yeah.
I mean, that was really cool, so I grabbed that. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all.
Hopefully we'll see you next week, and we're going to find another copy of Mario Party 2.